Good morning. Hope you're well, Apollo. Yes, I would love to get it today. Not optimistic that that will happen, but oh, double female straight off the bat. Surely that's got to be a sign. One of those weeks. Hopefully you obviously other than streaming tomorrow, hopefully you get a little bit of downtime to relax before Monday. Oh, nice. I hope your folks are well as well. Man, I had a crazy day yesterday, so I went... I knew I probably wasn't going to get one, but I went looking for Silicobra. A few hours after I saw that Niantic support posted that they had quietly restricted the spawns even further and made them like desert specific instead of, you know, sometimes people might get them at a beach, or which was unfortunate. Obviously I didn't get one. But while I was doing that, I managed to get 9 shinies. I only did 2 routes. The first route I did, I got 2 shiny Costume Corsola, and the second one I got a shiny Lapras, which was awesome. I hatched 3 shiny Riolu, and I just got 3 other random shinies. Seedot, Rainy Castform, and Fungus. Yeah, I don't know, Apollo. See, what was weird was people had realised that it was in non-desert areas, I guess. And then all of a sudden it was getting reported that all of a sudden people just weren't getting the spawns anymore. And it was like Silphrode on Reddit or something was talking about it. And then all of a sudden Niantic make the announcement confirming that they had restricted it. So they'd actually done it silently. And it wasn't until the community had worked it out for ourselves that they decided to announce it, which was stupid. Given what Sustainability Week is meant to be about. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're all going to get access to them because Gigantamax, Sandaconda, and Dynamax Silicobra will most likely go to max battles, so... Not the wild spawns, but I mean, it'll be something, I guess. And I checked a lot of Toad's Cool. I didn't get a shiny one, but I mean, after yesterday's result, I can't even be mad. Oh, hey, Profi. Oh, you got the shiny Toad's Cool. 8 shinies today and go, and only 3 with Riolu. That sounds almost like my luck for Riolu Day. That's awesome. What were your other 3 shinies? Wait, 3 Riolu. You got a Toad's Cool. Oh, what were your other 4 shinies? Whoa! Oops. I mean, if anyone was going to have insane Riolu luck, it should have been you anyways. That's crazy luck. Yeah, I cleaned out all my eggs before I posted yesterday. I am still hoping to hatch a Corsola, even though I've now encountered 2 of them. I just like the idea of getting the sparkles mixed with the gaining the costume animation. It's a bit like getting a huge or a tiny shiny. Apollo might also accidentally transfer some. True. Man's flexing on us. Charcadet hatch. Yo! Ghastly? Oh! Oh, we had the exact same shiny luck then, Profi. I got 9 shinies yesterday and only 3 of them were Riolu. Right, I give up on that. Right, no I don't. True. Plausible deniability. Hey, if they can give Fleece King his account back and his shiny Mareep back, they can also take away your account and your shiny Riolus. Apollo. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? The only criticism I think I'll have of events that feature cast form, and they have done this in the past, but they should allow all of the forms to be obtainable through either the research, through field research, or through the Go Pass. Because all I've seen is rainy and regular cast form, and I just can't be bothered. Don't get me wrong, cast form has great shinies, but it's a bit like Lickitung. They get a bit tiresome after like the 25th one. How was my hatch day? My hatch day was pretty good. I got 9 shinies total, but I hatched 3 shiny Riolu. I also encountered 2 shiny costume Corsola, a shiny Lapras, shiny Fungus, rainy cast form, and a Seedot. I was also sort of hunting Toadscool. I wasn't lucky in that department, but I mean, I can't be mad after yesterday's result. Honestly, I was shocked. I didn't think that... Excuse me, sorry. I didn't think that the costume Corsola was shiny boosted on routes. I thought it was only in eggs. But it was the same route that I got both those shinies off, so I feel like they have to be boosted. I'm pretty sure I heard that it was shiny boosted in eggs. I might be wrong. To be honest, so many things have been changed about this event, I probably am misremembering. Was the Corsola only boosted today on routes? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Maybe, yeah, if it's boosted, it'd be for the whole event. The annoying thing about the eggs, though, is Galarian Corsola is not one of the common hatches at all in the 7k eggs. No, I was not able to, when I went out looking for Silicobra, was after Niantic support had tweeted it out. And they tweeted that out after the community had already worked out that they'd nerfed it. Honestly, very poor decision PR-wise. They should have just left it for the event and then nerfed it. Just because it's a sustainability week, they knew that people were going out looking for them. And then all of a sudden, you've got people that have wasted time and petrol and all sorts looking for this thing that's silently been nerfed. I think, yeah, they should have just left it. But I can wait till it's Dynamax, Gigantamax. Ah, you're so lucky, Profi. Wait, you have several of them? Yo? Ah, oh, not paying attention. No, I'm not bothered about XP. I just send gifts every day and people will level it up when they want. The thing I'm mostly worried about is because I've now leveled up to 78, I need lucky trades. So any opportunity to remote trade with me, I'm gonna accept them when I can. Sure, let's just both go in here. Go like that. Yo, shiny Charmander's awesome. Just a regular wild Charmander? Or were you lucky to get a shiny Shadow, or? Sweet. Hey, what's up, Blue Zombie? Congrats on the 15 stream streak. Just regular in the wild, awesome. Hey, maybe that means that today is the day of the shiny Charmander luck. I'm considering it's going to heavily depend on where the power spots are, but I'm considering streaming doing some Regirock Dynamax tomorrow. But I'm not going to start at 6 PM because, I don't know, Max Mondays are bugged. So I'll probably start around 5:30 my time. And if I can be in an area where there's a couple, then I should be able to get a couple done. And then when Max Monday starts, they will refresh and I'll get another round as well. Yes. And I'm really out of sync today with my my button mashing. Someone in our local community posted that apparently a Silicobra had been seen. I'm not sure if it was before the changeover or not, but it was... How far away is Roxburgh from here? At least a 2-hour drive away. So I jokingly said to them, because when they mentioned it, I was like, well, you go head up there and then you log into all of our accounts. Not worth the petrol at all. I didn't like that idea. It didn't seem worth it for them. I'm also sort of on the fence a little bit about whether or not I even stream the Gigantamax Pokemon next weekend for a couple of reasons. If I'm going to be doing Regirock, I don't know how many feasibly Gigantamax I'm going to be able to do. But on the other hand, yeah, so it's the Gigantamax, Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Gengar. The other reason is I don't know how much of the local community will come out. I will do them. I just don't know if I'll necessarily stream them because we may end up purely just focused on a couple of them, and that's ones that some of the community have missed, instead of just grinding as many as we can, which I'd normally do on stream. But next weekend, so I was wrong about this weekend, but next weekend is our 3-day weekend here. So I will be streaming on the Monday next week. Not tomorrow Monday, but the Monday after. But because actually we'll be in the middle of a takeover event, even if I don't stream the Gigantamax, maybe we'll just cruise around and do Team Rocket stuff. Because honestly, pretty much all the Shadow Pokemon can be shiny now. The leaders obviously have boosted ones. Also, at my current level, I think it's level 78. I believe I have to battle or defeat 10 leaders. I think it was 10. And then obviously if I end up lucky enough to encounter Giovanni, then the Shadow Landorus, I think, can also be shiny. For the first time ever, so not that I think I'm necessarily that lucky, but I think there's a chance. I assume Giovanni will have the shiny boost that the raids and leaders have. After 83 more max battles. Oh. Yeah, I don't miss that. I mean, if it helps with comparing each other's pain, the page I'm on for Shiny Diancie, I've got to get 30 souvenirs from buddies. And I thought, I know for a fact that I should have some buddies, like historic buddies, that should still have some gifts on them. I've only done it once so far. I went through about 20 of my previous buddies and didn't get one. I'm like, oh no. I was like, surely I'll get like 5 to 10 of them. No, I didn't. What's up, Prince Dilly? Yeah, I've had to just accept that I'm, regardless of how much I fight the allegations, I am a Pokemon Go shiny hunter. Hey, I'm pretty well, thank you, Prince Stilly. Had a pretty successful hatch day. Hope you had a good hatch day yourself. Plus, I started the stream on double female encounters. And Jeremy in chat got a shiny Charmander, so I think that bodes well for my shiny luck today. Ooh! Is it here on stream good news? Or fun personal GoFest travel news? Wow, you got 6 yesterday from just walking around. Hey, that's pretty good. So, does that mean no shiny Riolu for you today? Booked 2 flights that were with different airlines. Hey, that is the best way to travel, because honestly, sitting in a plane for ages surrounded by other human beings is average. You need to do something silly, like booking flights too close together, to give yourself that bit of adrenaline rush, that thrill. You have 1 egg left. I have faith. I have faith that that is your shiny Riolu. Oh, okay. Is that low cost? Actually, it probably is with the current fuel prices, but yes, I want Charmander. That'll be really cool though. Will you have enough time to do any wandering around or exploring at all, or is it one of those you turn up in the evening and then you leave first thing the next morning? Oh, it's a 25.5. Oh, perfect. Oh, so you will have some time to wander around and catch some cool Pokemon that you can remote trade me. Okay, I know that some of Poland's on the water, right? I never picture beach when I think of Poland. I don't know why. Oh, will you take some photos? So we can all be jealous? Hey, what up, Fierce Pokeballs? Yeah, most of what I envision about Poland is what I've seen on GeoGuessr, and unfortunately for Poland, normally if I see any writing, I can pretty quickly work out that it's Poland. So I don't take in a lot of what's going on around me. Not much. Same old with me. Being the very best like no one ever was. What about yourself? Did you go out and hatch any Riolu eggs? I'm going to trim that tree outside. That tree annoys me. it's the John Cena lights on my face. You stayed home? Hey, that's fair enough. Good, good, chill, relaxing day though. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I imagine the UK is similar to like over here. If you never want passport issues, and they don't often come up, but when they do, God, they take an arm and a leg and like 35 years to solve the problem. Such a pain. Just sleep to fully recover for work? Valid. Yeah, providing they've been clear enough with all the documentation that you need and that you've provided the documentation, surely they'll be fine. Okay, yeah, no, you should be sweet as. Oops. Yeah, what day was it? I think it was Friday. I got home from work and I just sat down. This is before I went live. Just, oops. Ended up having like a short wee nap because I don't know why. I just guess I was that tired and exhausted. And then this morning I was meant to go live 2 hours before I did, but I ended up sleeping in, and it's like, oh, obviously need the sleep. When you were going to complete your decks. No! Honestly, Friend Safari shinies scare the hell out of me. Did you just go for the toss the ball at it? It's a hard one because when I was hunting in the Friend Safari for Dex completion reasons, I didn't encounter a shiny, but I noticed that a lot of Pokemon will stay if you bait them first, or some Pokemon will flee if you bait them first, or it'll be the same with the rock. I can't remember Nidoran specifically, but sometimes I wonder if it is worth throwing the bait or the ball and seeing if you can keep it there for a couple of turns. But I think it was all down to RNG and chance and all of that stuff. Oh. Will you go back and try hunt in the Friend Safari for a reclaim? No nickname. Never. Honestly, that's valid. Has the next Safari week been announced? Depending on when it is, I might do it. Because right now I've only got one save file that's far enough through the game to access a Safari Zone, but if it's not for a little while, then if I'm lucky enough to be able to play through some of Leaf Green, then I could probably double hunt Safari Zone. No nickname. Actually, one thing I think that will be funny to do with Safari Week is how many people get excited to do Safari Week and then realize that not only do you have to contend against the odds of even finding a shiny, you're probably not catching it. I definitely have noticed that the shiny hunting hype around these games has certainly gone a lot quieter. I think the short attention spans is and the quick easy shinies that you get in the more recent games is making it hard for people to remain consistent and motivated. Yeah, 100%. Not in my luck, I'd do it and I'd encounter a shiny Chansey, which is like the coveted Safari Zone shiny. And that thing will just disappear. Ooh, we're getting closer to that 1000 mark. Are any of the old Rumble games on the Switch? Because I know there's some versions of the Rumble games where you can encounter shinies. And I can't be bothered with all the setup of needing another whole console and all of that stuff, but if there's like ported versions on the Switch or Switch 2, then I'd be keen to do like a Rumble Week or something like that. Oh, we had another Aurora last night. Now, I've actually never seen one like in person. But I was like, I heard it was happening and I was like, sweet, let's go out and try get some photos. Man, my photos sucked. And I know how it like works to crap, did it on that one too. Like I know how it works to try get a good photo, but because I've never done it before, I guess I just sucked. Got some wicked photos of the Milky Way though, with I've got a bit of blue and red instead of the black sky. Oh, and the other one I've got greens, but it doesn't look like an aurora, and I'm like, that one, that one, that one. But honestly, it does make me want to one day look into getting like a proper digital camera. Oops. I just love it when you just can see something and you take like a really just wicked photo of it. I couldn't see it with the naked eye, but I could. It's a hard one. So I could see it, but I couldn't see any of the color. It just looked like there was a wavy-ish hue where there definitely wasn't light pollution, but it just looked less black or looked maybe slightly closer to grey than the black of the night sky. But I don't count that as actually seeing one because I want to see something. Mars was super clear though. I could see Mars, saw quite a few shooting stars burning up in the atmosphere. It's very quiet and peaceful. It was nice. And it was very cold. I was sitting there doing long exposures on my camera as the ice is forming around my car. It was cold. Yes, no, I want it. That's not the nickname screen. Quirky's neutral, isn't it? Double neutral nature. It's pretty cool. Oh, Apollo, how many encounters are you up to now for Bulbasaur? Oops. We haven't actually collected it yet. It's people outside doing yard work. That's what I should be doing. Oops. My garden needs weeded. No nickname. But I'm definitely not doing that today. Oops. Have I know that Apollo's found at least one, but have you guys recruited any shinies and champions? I unfortunately haven't been lucky, but I really only do one a day. Haven't even downloaded it. I mean, fair. You haven't found one yet? I am building up, I guess, because I do my daily tasks and then that's it. I am building up quite a lot of points, so I could probably just like mass recruit. I just really like the shiny sparkles in it. Not that you could do anything with the shiny other than just having it, but yeah, I hope at some point maybe they will do it when we get the mobile version, but I'm hoping at some point we do get a single player mode. Because I'd enjoy that. Like I enjoyed in White 2 doing the Pokemon World Tournament. That was hard as hell, but like it was great. Yes. My brain's trying so hard to go into autopilot, but when I see the yes/no thing come up, my brain goes straight to nicknames, and it just wants to say no. That's a modest female. No! Why is that one not shiny? I think my cat is having dreams. Ooh, double female. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting them a lot more common now. That's the second one in just under 200. Today. Oh, same nature. Oh, double female again. Oops. Still not quite lucky enough to get the double female with the same nature. Like I did last weekend. But I think we've got a pretty good chance to get it again. No nickname. once I hit 950, I'm going to have a real short break, mainly because I have to swap my done washing with new washing in the machine. I'll make myself a coffee, and then it'll only be 50 more Charmander till 1,000. But I'm going to go to 1250 today. So that'll be 500 done today. But yeah, I'll run an ad break while I'm doing stuff. Then that should give an hour without ads. Without pre-rolls. Hey, you're a good Apollo. I don't mind people lurking. Oh, you've still got the one shiny in Champions? Honestly, probably the fact I haven't gotten a shiny is what keeps me doing it every day. Oops. This one. That one's naughty. It's a naughty boy. Right, there we go. this will be the last one before I have a wee short break. I mean, they're both the same nature. Right. I'm going to jump off for a couple of minutes. I'm going to run some ads so that we won't have more ads for an hour. But yeah, I will not be long. See you soon. You'd think by now I knew which button to push. See you soon. What's that? Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Thanks, guys. Yes. Oh, double female already. Oh, did you guys see any of the stuff about the new TCG set coming out? I think they only announced the Japan version of it. No nickname. It's got Mega Darkrai. I'm like, yes. I think it was. Oh, I mean, it would have been. It would have been Poke Beach that was posting about it on Twitter. See if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Let me... This one. Right, there we go. Raw. Right. Wait. And there was some cards. Oh, I'll bring this a bit more further forward. Boink. There we go. So with the Darkrai, Chiyu, and Sandstorm himself, Zarude. Yeah. I thought it looked pretty cool, and actually I dig the music with the reveal. So, oh yeah. Same nature. Yeah, no clue what half the cards do. Obviously, I don't read Japanese or. But yeah, they look cool. Bedtime for you, Profi? All good. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. Right, now I sort of hope I don't get the shiny today. Because Profi's just gone to bed. Because I feel like that would be so rude. Another modest one. I wonder who the first sort of people were that worked out that you could hunt for shinies. Like that resetting the game would re-roll your chance at a shiny. Like who worked that out? Because with minimal information on the internet, I feel like, yeah, you might hear of people getting shiny starters or something, but hunting them would be crazy because you'd even be at this point like 1,000 in, and will this ever give me a shiny? I guess random encounters make sense that you could just work out that you could do that, but actual resets like this, be interesting to find out like who worked that out. This is a thing that you can do, and if you do it long enough, you will get the results. No nicknames. Never. Hey. One hand, two controllers. Ah. Oh, we're getting very close to 1,000 though. It's definitely the first milestone for these sorts of hunts. Right, on the 4 checks before, and that's including these two. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I'll get it? I'm not optimistic, but it would be awesome. There it is, number 1,000. It's not centered anymore. It's a bit better.
Yes, Daddy.
In fact, we are going to hit 2,000 this week as well. Because it'll be 12:50 after today, then I just realised I won't be streaming this Friday. I've got a housewarming to go to, but I'll probably do this on Thursday instead to make up for it. That'll be another 250, so it'll put me at 1,500, plus I'd say I'll do this again next Sunday, so that'll be another 500, which will have us finish up at 2,000 exact. Hey, what's up, Ken? No. I'm going to 12:50 today. So I'm halfway through, or just over halfway through the resets I planned on doing. I hope you're doing well, Ken. Well, you were here on Friday, so how was your Saturday? How's your Sunday so far? Oh, I do like that 10-10 though. You were up late, so slept until 11:30 AM. Had lunch, watched The Mummy. Is that the new one at the movies? The one that's not related in any way to the, I don't know, the original three, I guess. Sounds like a pretty good day so far, though. Gonna get ready for bed. All good. I appreciate you stopping by, Prince Dilly. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and hopefully you have a chill and relaxing Sunday. Oh, the OG one? Oh, that's so good. Oh, double female again. We go pretty crazy on the double females today. No nickname. No. Oh, cool. What do you have to do for that event? Oh, I see. Have you built anything like super cool in Pokopia? I've seen like some like super insane builds. Do you have any plans? Or like any ideas of something you might want to build? Oh, that's cool. I love seeing like other people's. I live vicariously through other people's Pocopia. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Ah. Tapped the wrong button. Do. Come on. Ah. It's way too early to be hoping for actual shiny results. Actually, let's unplug that. That there. Cool. No nickname. No! Seem to be getting an awful lot of mild nature ones today. That's not the nicknames. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's weird. Pokemon Go says that it's raining here. It's definitely sunny outside. People are doing yard work. But it's also really cold. I'm just like... Because I wouldn't mind going out later. I haven't done my daily route, but I wouldn't mind doing a couple of routes. Daily adventure incense. And maybe have a quick grind look for some more Toads Call, because I won't be able to do it tomorrow. So it'll be, unless there's some in the Go Pass, it'll be my last chance to get a shiny during the event. But weather plays a huge factor in that. And honestly, I wish it would be sunny enough that Pokemon Go registers the weather as sunny, and then maybe I might be able to get a shiny sunny form, cast form. Because yeah, I was talking about it earlier. While all of the cast forms have cool shinies, regular cast form and rainy cast form are... I'm tired. I got 6, 7, 6, 7. I think I got 8. 8 shiny cast forms last week. Between those two forms, rainy and regular. I know they're shiny boosted, but ugh. Need to mix it up a bit. No, and not another Modest. There we go. Now they're synced up. Oh, double timid. Look at that. Still only had double female with the same nature once. No nickname. Right, once we hit 1100, I'm going to have another short break to swap my washing over again. Probably won't make myself another coffee, but yeah, I'll do that and I'll run some ads during that break, and then that'll be another hour without pre-rolls. And then we'll grind out to 1250. 50 jumps seems to get the trophy. Oh, cool. Purple Charizard is so peak. No, another Modest. hurts me resetting the modest ones. Back when a Pokemon's nature actually mattered. Excuse me. I mean, that would be cool. But in this game, it's not the purple Charizard. That's only in Gen 2. But I wish. The purple Charizard with the green wings. Oh, chef's kiss. Honestly, that's something I would really love if there was a way to like hunt and like get the OG shinies of Pokemon. Like Sneasel, for example. It was like brown with a blue feather, I believe, the shiny, before they changed it to pink and gold. Is Poochyena in these games? No, we'd need Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Shiny... See, I can't remember exactly what changed. It's the nose that changed between Poochyena and Mightyena. They either used to both be blue or both be red noses, but they changed one of them. Do you want to give a nickname? No. Definitely not. Yeah, you're right, they were. And that would be such an easy regional form to add into every game. If we can have, what, 28 Unknown, we can have 20 different Vivillon, I'm sure we can have, you know, a few different Arbok. Hell, they could even make a Pokemon Go exclusive pattern that you can transfer to the main games. Sort of like what they do with Gimmighoul, where the roaming form's only obtainable through Pokemon Go, but you can obtain it and send it to the main games. Right, I'm going to have a short wee break. I'm going to change over my washing and stuff, and then I'm going to run an ad break, and then I'll be back. Right. See you soon. Roar! I'm back. Yeah, I think the reason they didn't do like a Pokemon Go exclusive form for Vivillon or Furfrou is that all the Vivian and all the Furfrou are pretty much all region locked to different areas of the world. So they're restricted in that capacity. But I mean, they could. Right, grinding to the last 150 checks. Yeah, I sort of thought maybe we'd get another trim. But yeah, nothing at all's been identified. Like not even the base game, but like the DLC, you go to the Mega Dimension and because it's like a mirror of our world. Maybe a couple of other trims, but guess not. Although that is one thing that helped me, I guess, is there were essentially no new forms or Pokemon, or living forms, I should say, which meant, well, outside of Eternal Flower Floette, but if we get that shiny, it's going to be an event anyways. It's not going to be huntable. So yeah, essentially it didn't add to my my living dex or master dex. Yeah, I was actually surprised about that too. I thought that we would have gotten it when Scarlet and Violet came out. Because in Sword and Shield, we did get the world cap. So we got all the other ones in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or Sun and Moon, one or the other. And then we got the world cap Pikachu for Sword and Shield. I'm surprised that, yeah, we didn't get the Captain Hat Pikachu for Paldea, but yeah, I haven't added AZ's Floette as another number for the total Living Dex Pokemon forms, and I won't do it until they give out its shiny, because I'm treating it the same as Battle Bond Greninja, which still exists. It's just Ash Greninja doesn't exist. All of the Cat Pikachus, except the one that can be shiny, I don't count towards the Master Dex and Battle Bond Greninja. And I guess now AZ Floette. Because if they release the shinies, I'll add them, but like, let's be honest, they're probably never going to. The fact that we haven't got like a Battle Bond Greninja, even just a regular event, in ZA shows that they're probably not going to give us a shiny with it. I'm actually surprised that they didn't. Like, they could have done that before Diancie. Had a Battle Bond Greninja event thing, then done Diancie and then Mewtwo. How they did Volcanion made me sad. Volcanion was so cool, and it just... Ugh. Yeah, I think you've told me that. Yeah, I've still got my one Battle Bond Greninja. And I know that they retconned Ash Greninja, but Battle Bond still like has its own ability. And I know that abilities technically aren't in ZA, but they could have still done an event for one, like Primal Groudon and Kyogre and Mega Rayquaza. They all have effects as if their ability actually was in the game. So they could do that with the Battle Bond Greninja. It does. It does register it as a form, but for the purposes of my Master Decks, because it's not living, then it's sort of separate. But the Battle Bond Greninja itself, that can still be used as a Battle Bond Greninja. Like in Scarlet and Violet, you can use it. I treat that like Own Tempo Rockruff, because Own Tempo Rockruff in game is a separate form, even though it looks identical. Because Own Tempo is the one that will only turn into Dusk. Yeah, see, they could have even done that. I guess maybe there's a chance they add it through Champions. Because I don't think Greninja's in Champions currently, but then when Greninja gets added, why can't I send my Battle Bond Greninja to Champions to use? I guess maybe we're just going to have to wait till Sun and Moon either get a remake or a Legends game or something like that. That could be because they want to add them when they add Dynamax and Gigantamax into Champions. in all honesty, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble get shafted just in general. Like even in Pokemon Go, we had we're getting them this year, the Galarian starters for Community Days. Yet last year we had the Poldean ones. Like they just got totally skipped. Yeah, that's a fair assumption. Oh, that's a fair opinion. I'm just trying to think, are there any I like less? As a whole generation of starters, I probably like them the least. But there's definitely starters I like individual ones that I like a little bit less than some of the Galarian ones. Yeah, so far the Wind and Waves starters look really good. I guess it's going to depend on what they turn into. Because I don't mind Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. But it's when you look at the evolution lines as a whole, I'm like, eh. I'm also actually a little bit surprised that they didn't announce a new Mega as like a final prize at the end of this current season in Champions. I thought that that would have been a really good way to get people wanting to play it and potentially at least paying for 1 month's membership or 1 season's membership. Like unlock this in Champions and you'll get to unlock it in ZA or something like that. Don't be silly, we're never getting Mega Flygon. It's just not happening. And if we do, I reckon we'll get a regional variant of Flygon, and that one will get a Mega. Or even more to spite Flygon fans, a regional evolution. So it's Trapinch, Vibrava, and then another Pokemon instead of Flygon, and then that one gets a Mega. Hey, double female! Genuinely can see them doing that just to spite the fans. Double of the same nature. Honestly, that's probably rarer than double female. Out of the way, blue. No, we have to reset a modest. Yeah, that would have been cool. I mean, Venusaur still has a gender difference. In fact, does the whole evolution line? No, it's just Venusaur. Yeah, they could have 100% done that with Charizard. Yes. Yes, a female Charizard had a single horn. I mean, to be fair, if they had done that, it would have been a lot of work. Reset. Not only back then, but think about it now. I just hate the fact that the Blaziken line, all three of them have a gender difference. Torchic, Combusken, and Blaziken. It's pain, that's what it is. Just remember, sleeping next to your Pikachu, cute. Sleeping next to your Machoke, weird. Well, the gender difference for Torchic specifically is essentially one tiny little brown spot on its butt. In the sprite era, it's 1 pixel. Yeah, I had one. It was a Blaziken. I had a shiny female Blaziken from Pokemon Go, which I used, and the other two I hunted in Blueberry Academy. But yes, such a menace. Oops. Double Modest. No. No. Oh, if one of those was shiny, that would have been like perfect. I'm actually glad though that there's nothing else I need except for a couple more mythicals in ZA. And I'm not really worried about those until we get a Pokedex completion prize. Although if it's Hooper, I'll be sad. Yeah, if there's still shinies that you're wanting to hunt, then ZA is great for that. I still need Keldeo, which is a special scan, annoyingly. And there's a couple of others I need. Zeraora being one of them, actually. One of the special, like, reveal megas that they did. Still don't have it. Another wee modest one. Oh yeah, I did actually send in my original color Margena and Mega Evolve it in ZA. I just wanted to have a nosy at it. I wonder if we'll get shiny of the original color Margena before Wind and Waves comes out as a prize for completing the handheld era of Pokemon Dex, which is what gives you original color, and then completing the Switch era. Because now that we're on the Switch 2, I'm like, and I mainly want the original color one because it's a better shiny than the regular Margena shiny. Yeah. I think honestly, I'm just I'm feeling the lack of love or promotion or for the for the 30th anniversary. I'm like, you don't actually have to like give us free things. You could make us work for like mythical shinies or something. Oops. Yeah, but like we had stuff going on every month of the 20th anniversary. The 25th anniversary was like still had stuff going on. It feels very quiet. I understand though not promoting Winds and Waves too much if we're not going to get the game till next year, because it depends on when we even get it. If we don't get it till the end of next year, then next year is going to be the marketing cycle for it. Oh, whoops. No, I do want the Charmander. During the marketing cycle, Generation 7 got a lot of hype, but once the games came out and obviously everyone realized, oh, they've announced literally everything prior to the games coming out, they got a bit of a pushback for that. But like, they could just do something. Oh, Double Brave. They could be doing Shiny Iron Leaves and Walking Wake in Scarlet and Violet instead of these reruns of the old Mighty Like, yeah, the mighty Pokemon, the mightiest Mark ones. Like they could do those, and they could also do the same thing for like Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt and Iron Crown and all of that. Like something, you know? Because there's, like, outside of people like me that are still looking for certain shinies, like the Family of 3 Mousehold, there's no reason to go back to Scarlet and Violet, in all honesty. Hell, even competitive's sort of getting pushed to champions now, so it's the same with ZA. Like, once they stopped giving out Mega Stones for the seasons, it's like, oh. Like, I've played this game so much now, I don't actually need all your free items. I want, you know, content. Yeah. Like, they could have been doing stuff with, oh, whoops. With the sword, the Scarlet and Violet legendaries. Oh, Double Hardy. Or like ones like Spectria and Glastria. I actually sort of thought the reason they re-shiny locked those and didn't let us hunt them in Scarlet and Violet was that they planned on doing an event. But we haven't had an event. I know that there was quite a few delays for things, but it does seem weird to me. Because it does sort of feel like nothing was planned for this year, and it's like, Yeah, the post-game shiny locked legendaries, that they were so unnecessarily locked. Like, there were ones like Rayquaza. It's like, Rayquaza's been shiny locked once ever, and that was in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Because it was a part of the story. Yes, I want this. That's not the nickname screen. I mean, we are only in the first quarter. No, the first third of the year. We're past the first quarter. maybe the second half of the year pops off. Yeah, we could have just had normal mythicals given out every month, the same as they did back on the 20th. Like, we've got a heap more mythicals now. They could have just even given us some of the same ones, or some, you know, newer ones, and I feel like that's at least good for newer players. Honestly, Pokemon Go's 10th anniversary is going harder than the 30th anniversary. That's essentially what's carrying this 30th anniversary. Because Meltan comes back this week on Tuesday, Shiny Meltan. Obviously Shiny Diancie for the Go Tour a couple of months ago. That I'm very close to. Well, I'm getting through the pages. I don't know what page the Shiny's actually on, but we'll get another Gimmighoul event, I'm sure, for the roaming form Gimmighoul Shiny. Yeah, I don't know, it just seems very quiet. In fact, quiet to the point that a regular year seems a lot more hype, which is like the opposite of what I would normally expect. One plus side though, if we get Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald this year, technically we've got access to Shiny Deoxys and Shiny Mew. Which, outside of Pokemon Go, that's the only feasible way for people to get Shiny Mew. Unless you just happen to be lucky to have a DS with the original GBA and DS slot in it, as well as a second one, which I guess you could just use a 3DS, and then have already downloaded the Pokemon Transporter with Pokemon Bank before those services went down. And then in theory, you could do it, as long as you have a Japanese copy of Emerald, because officially, that's the only way it was released. Yeah, like they could have done stuff like that. Part of me feels like they didn't do any like regular special trading card things because of how trading cards are. Which I think is honestly fair enough. Well, the other thing is that Pokemon Go doesn't give out any shinies unless they've been released in the main games. Oops. There's a couple of real specific sort of exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, that's the rule. So with them not releasing shinies, like they're missing out on that cash. But even giving out quite a few of those as just regular Pokemon, not even their shinies, I think would have still been cool. Because a few of those are, outside of Pokemon Go, are pretty much impossible to get still. So for newer players that started with Scarlet Violet or Legend ZA, like that'd be cool. Right, this reset I'm going to get a funny number. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, a shiny Victini would be really cool for August. Like Pokemon Worlds. Celebrating 30 years of of Pokemon, and here you go, here's the Victory Pokemon. With its signature move, V-Create. What a banger. Because even though I think that they would save a shiny like that to be an event Pokemon with another black and white based game, I still see them, if we get to access Liberty Island, like that encounter's going to be shiny locked 100%, so. Hey, Double Timid. Alright, we're heading in towards the last few resets. We're going to stop once we've done 1250. Yeah. And honestly, I think that Liberty Island would be like an inaccessible area, and then the event would be the Liberty ticket or Liberty Pass, whichever one it's called, where you hop on the ferry and go to the island. Oh, double sass. Very sassy. Right, here we go. Last couple. I can't see it coming up on my mixer, so I hope it's not coming up. But someone is like, must be right at my fence line. Doing like hedge trimming or like line trimming or something like that. It's loud for me. Right, here we go. These will be the last two. Alright, let's get them synced up. Last one on a female. Here we go. Well, that's 500 done. Actually, we could probably just close that. I may go live tomorrow. It'll be weather and power spot dependent, but we will do some. Even if I'm not live, I'll do some Dynamax Regirock tomorrow in Pokemon Go. If I don't stream that, then next time I go live will be Tuesday, and we'll be doing more Tandem Mouse, which I'm sure will be joyous for my sanity. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.